Hi, my name is Marina and welcome back to this challenge, and this is the last video of Become Prettier by September challenge. If you've done everything I've talked about in the previous videos, then you've already built a really good foundation. Your skin looks better, your hair looks intentional, and you have one makeup look that works for you. But there are still a few small things that can make a surprisingly big difference. Most people don't notice these things consciously. Nobody is going to say, "Oh, her eyebrows are shaped really well," or "Wow, her cuticles look amazing." But when all these little details are taken care of, people usually think you look more put together. So today we are going to talk about those details. Let's start with eyebrows. Even if thick natural eyebrows are trendy right now, they still need some shape. If your eyebrows are naturally dark, you can probably just keep the shape clean at home. If they are very light, like mine, like a hair on your arms, I also recommend tinting them and shaping them a little bit. Next are your teeth. I think the most important thing here is not whitening. It's simply taking care of your teeth. Go to the dentist regularly, get professional cleaning, and don't ignore problems hoping they disappear. They will not. If you want your teeth to be whiter, you can ask your dentist about whitening or whitening strips. Just don't buy random products because someone on TikTok recommended it. Talk to your dentist first, because not every whitening product is equally safe. Next are your lips. I think the most important thing here is just keeping them moisturized. Dry and cracked lips can immediately make your face look less fresh, even the rest of your makeup looks good. If you like matte lipsticks, I would definitely recommend using some kind of intensive lip mask before going to bed. For example, something with lanolin. Some people even use nipple cream with lanolin because it is made for healing and protecting sensitive skin, and it works really well for dry lips. The next thing is nails and hand care. Of course, this is very personal because everyone likes different styles. Some people love Russian manicures, some people don't like them at all, but in general, neat nails and moisturized hands really add to the impression of being well-groomed. If you don't like complicated routines, just put hand cream in places where you spend the most time. For example, next to your bed, in the kitchen, at your workplace, in your office, and in your bag. And if you're really lazy, you can use a simple trick. When you do your skincare routine, just apply the leftover products. It's much better than doing nothing. Now let's talk about body hair and hair removal. Here I think everyone should choose the method that works for them. If you have the budget and you like the result, laser hair removal can be a great investment. If not, there are many other options, but I would pay attention to small details that people often forget. For example, the hair above your upper lip. Many people remove body hair but completely forget about this area, even though it can change the overall impression of the face. Now let's talk about jewelry. I think everyone has seen those videos where someone wears a very simple outfit, then adds a few pieces of jewelry, and suddenly the whole look feels different. This is exactly why jewelry is such an easy way to look more polished. Of course, it depends on your personal style. Some people love minimalistic jewelry, some people like classic pieces, pearls, statement jewelry, or even more playful options. There is no universal rule. The only thing I would say is that jewelry doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to look good, fit your style, and be something you actually wear. I also want to mention one small detail that can completely ruin the impression of a well-groomed person. Dry and flaky earlobes. This area around your earrings. Sometimes the skin around earlobes start peeling and many people don't even notice it. To prevent this, when you shower, make sure you clean not only your body but also your ears, behind your ears and your earlobes. And when you apply your skincare, don't stop at your face. You can also apply the leftover product to your ears, your neck and chest. It takes only a few seconds, but it helps keep this area looking neat and fresh. And now I want to talk about cosmetic procedures. I'm not against them. If something helps you to look better and feel more confident, why not? But I personally would always put health first. My rule is that I would rather spend 90% of my budget on health and 20% on beauty, because there are things that nobody sees, but they are still important. For example, recently I had a procedure to strengthen my retina, I guess, the back of my eyeball. It was expensive. Nobody can see the result, but it was necessary. After you take care of these things, then you can think about cosmetic procedures. I don't understand those people who makes her lips bigger with with cosmetic procedures, but at the same time they have bad breath, cavity, damaged teeth. I don't get it and I don't appreciate it at all. And if you decide to do cosmetic procedures, I would really recommend choosing a specialist through people you trust and ask beautiful girls where they go. Usually people who care about their appearance have already tried different specialists, made mistakes and found someone good. Their experience can save you a lot of time, money and probably health. I would be very careful about choosing the first random cosmetologist from ads, because your face is not something you want to experiment with. The last thing I want to talk about is finding your biggest weak point and improving it. I think this is actually the most important part of this week, because you don't need to change everything at once. You need to find just one thing that gives you the biggest improvement. Look at this whole list: eyebrow, teeth, lips, nails, body hair, jewelry, hand care. What's the thing that you are currently ignoring the most? Maybe you never wear jewelry. In this case, buying a few simple pieces of jewelry completely change your everyday looks. Maybe your hands are always dry, then just buy a hand cream and put it somewhere you will actually use it. Maybe you don't take care of your eyebrows, and this is the thing that changes your face the most. Start with the things that is most noticeable, because if you fix something that was missing before, people probably notice the difference. And now we have exactly 2 weeks left until September. There will be no new information in this challenge anymore. Choose the things that you liked the most and that actually worked for you. Then make them part of your routine until you don't have to think about them anymore. Because when the new school year starts, you won't have time every morning to get inspired and decide what makeup to do, how to style your hair, or what skincare to use. You will just do what you are used to doing. So I want you to take something from every lesson that you liked, make your own routine and change everything that doesn't work for you. You don't have to use everything from this challenge, just keep the things that make sense for you and make them automatic. And then when September starts, you can go into the new school year or maybe office year, looking a little bit better, feeling a little bit more put together, and hopefully with much less effort than before. So I wish you good luck and see you in the next videos.